Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. From the video was when I was talking about how to take charge of your life. So I'm back again with something else. I don't know where this is gonna go. I had a couple of topics in my mind. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust myself. I had a couple of topics in my mind that I wanted to talk about, but I'm just gonna sort of let it flow as I ramble on. I'm going to talk about knowing your worth. As a guy, you know, I'm a woman, so I'm going to be a bit more biased about it in sense of talking about women, but you can also apply this to your life as a guy as well. And it's all about knowing your worth and knowing who you are as a person. I think I did a blog post on this about a couple of months ago or weeks ago. I will link it down below, but the post was titled A Woman's Worth. But I'm just going to speak about knowing your worth as a person. I think it's really important to know who you are and understand, you know, that you're a great, amazing person. And if you don't know that, you know, it can lead you to really dangerous areas, you know, that you can go down. And you know, I am speaking from experience as well, of not knowing my worth and of not knowing who I am and not understanding, you know, the qualities that I have in me. I know I'm really like going on about qualities and knowing who you are as a person, but I just think it's really important that we emphasize this as much as we can, and that's why I wanted to do this with this channel. I thought I was going to come here with with fashion and stuff, but I feel like I can do that on my blog, and I just want to really build this channel up with, you know, this whole positive movement and this whole greatness movement. So I think we can start by saying, what does it mean by knowing your worth? I think for me, I'll just try and define this in layman's terms, and I just think it's really appreciating yourself as a creation. I think when you appreciate yourself as a creation, you start to understand that God took time out to create you. Like, he took his time out to make you who you are, and I think that is something that should not be played with or should not be joked with, because it is so precious. It's a precious gift to know that God took his time to make you the way you are, with your flaws and with your greatness and with your beauty, whatever it is, you know, whatever it is that you have, you know, you were created and he took out that time. And I think that's when you know that someone has, I can't really emphasize it. And sometimes I sit there and I'm like, oh my gosh, so God, you took out time to give me my eyes, you took out time to give me my fingers, you took out time to give me my mouth, my nose, my teeth that I don't like, but you gave them to me. And it's so awesome to know that. And I think that's the best place to start in terms of in terms of not identifying, but in terms of appreciating and knowing your worth, is appreciating the fact that, you know, time was taken out to make you the way you are, whether you like it or not. The time was taken out to make you the way you are. I think that's really beautiful. And then another thing, I think first of all, you appreciate yourself as a being, and appreciate yourself as a creation and as a beautiful thing. And then I think going on to, you know, the people you have around you. This is very important, because you need to have positive people around you, because we all have bad days. We all have days where we feel like crap. We all have days where we feel so ugly. We all have days where we feel like we don't want to do anything. And that's why it's important to have people around you, people who will motivate you, people who will always pick you up. Because if you don't have those people around you, you're just gonna self-harm and self-kill yourself. Self-kill yourself but self-harm yourself. And when I say self-harm, I don't mean cutting yourself, but I mean self-harming your amazingness, self-harming your gifts, self-harming your potentials. and you start to put doubts into your mind, and that's when, you know, not knowing your worth starts to sort of go to the side, and it's like, okay, I'm not this, I'm that, I'm not this, I'm that, and I'm just thinking, you know, you're not, you know, just shake off and, you know that you're amazing. And I think that's why having positive friends are so important. Like in my life, I have a board. I call them my board of friends, but they don't know that I call them that. I have someone who's who's my executive in terms of, you know, my spiritualness and my closeness with my relationship with God. I have someone who's my executive for just laughter and just making me laugh. I have someone who's my motivation executive. So I have executives in my life, and those people are there to really, you know, pinpoint my amazing qualities, because sometimes you might not see something about you that's absolutely amazing, but your friends can see that in you. So that's why it's good to have really positive friends, people who see the best in you and who are always willing to tell you that, and who are also always willing to tell you the truth about yourself, because also knowing your worth is changing some things about you that are not so great to actually make yourself better. And another thing is staying away from dangerous relationships, and this is a big thing, and this boils down to, you know, relationships. And when I say relationships, I mean relationships with the opposite sex or same sex or whatever you want to call it. I just think you really need to know who you are before you go into a relationship, because you can go into a relationship not knowing who you are, and then the relationship breaks down and you completely lose yourself. You completely lose who you are. You completely lose everything about you, and you begin to like pick at things. You think you're ugly, you think you're this, and I'm speaking from experience, and it's a horrible thing. And you can just imagine God sitting there thinking, this is my child, this is somebody who I spent time creating. Your friends are around you and they're thinking, wow, this is this girl who's amazing, this guy who's amazing, and why are they feeling like this? It's not a good thing to see, and you can avoid that. You can totally avoid that. I'm not saying that if you go into a relationship, sometimes it's gonna work, sometimes it's gonna break down. But the best thing you can do for yourself is knowing your self-worth, because if anything was to go wrong, when you do come up, you're not shaken, you're not threatened, you're not like, oh my gosh, I'm ugly or I'm this. You know who you are, and if it wasn't your fault, or if anything, you know, if the end of the relationship wasn't your fault, not just a relationship with opposite sex, but a relationship with friends as well, with colleagues at work, any relationship, you know, as long as you know who you are and you have your integrity, you won't feel a certain type of way because something has gone wrong, because you know, this is me, this is not something that I would do, and I know who I am. So I think, yeah, you appreciate appreciate your creation, surround yourself with amazing friends, and avoid really bad company and really toxic relationships. It's not good, because it can eat away at you, you know, at someone who's really established who they are, established their worth. You know, you don't want a negative egg, or a negative thing or being to come and eat away at you. And then I think finally is you always have to stay on top of your game. And when I say stay on top of your game, I think life is not a bed of roses. We have things that throw us off. You know, today can be a good day, today can be a bad day. And you really need to keep on top of yourself so you don't lose who you are in the midst of life's you know, craziness and its goodness and bad days, bad times or whatever. And you need to keep on top of it. So I think my best advice for that is, you know, I would always say stay focused on God, you know, pray every day, you know. But for those who are not, you know, religious, or who are not believers in Christ, I think, you know, read motivational books, you know, watch motivational videos, because those things kind of help you to really re-emphasize and to really reinstate all the greatness about you and your self-worth. I think that's really it. That's all I've got to say today. So please, especially ladies, Know your worth and know that you're precious and know that you're amazing and know that you're beautiful, and do not let anybody come in and try to sway you either way to make you feel some type of way or to make you feel that you're not amazing, because you are amazing, you are great, you're beautiful, you're everything, 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 everything good, everything amazing. So know your self-worth, and yeah, and just live life knowing that you are precious. You know, hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next. And I just wanted to say a quick thank you to the people who watched my previous video on being the CEO of your life, and those lovely people who left comments this video. Don't forget to share it with your friends, like and subscribe, and just leave me with suggestions of what you want me to talk about. What else was I gonna say? Yeah, don't forget to check out my blog, www.chichicaramel.com. I blog every week, and don't forget to check me out on Instagram at chichicaramel, and on Facebook chichicaramel as well. I'll have my camera cut off. I was saying I will leave all my information and details in the description box, and you can always check me out there. What else was I going to say? Have a great week. Have an amazing week. See you soon, and stay blessed, stay loved. God loves you, I love you, and rock on. Did I just do that? Now it's time for me to press the stop button. Bye guys.